The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Tua to open with a throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
Ready. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready, set. Set.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
It is 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. Second down and 3.
Ready.
Tua going to give it to Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 6.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and 6.
Ready. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Man in motion, heading left. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. This one, a deep shot for Rice.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.M. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Tungo Vailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Achane. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
All right. Ready.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now, Tungo Vailoa on 3rd and goal. That's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Patrick to throw.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Third and a yard.
Yellow. 15.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Play action. Tagovailoa. To the sideline. Waddle grabs it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Open man, Malik Washington. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2. Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11. Here's Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This taken in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
All right, come on. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah, ready. Watson, Oscar. Set.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. This one complete to Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I'll until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Ready, shot. 21G.
On the handoff, this is H.A. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Catch made there by Waddle. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Scat.
Now it's Tua. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Miami. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are back within 4. It is 14-10. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Second and a yard. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Play action here. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown.
Good game, big dog.
A game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The score, Chiefs 28, Dolphins 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The tight end Fant in motion. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Chiefs 35, Dolphins 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Go ahead. Long. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hill brought in motion.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Tua gonna throw. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
With this guy's athleticism, Mike, you can see why they love getting him out into open space. And the toss is one of the quickest and easiest ways to do it. And anytime his guys on the outside hit their blocks and spring them, he can get to the 2nd level in a hurry.
Yellow.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing is Tua. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 47 yards.
Go ahead.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But
and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You good, big dog.
He's going.
We'll see, bro. We'll see how it play out.
Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job on the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. At the line of scrimmage.
So double this nigga. You just let him break in.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! Hill brought in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In motion, it's Waddle.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL had. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense, and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs,
Pick that off, bro.
then have the ability
Why are
to
you
be
fucking diving? Pick it off.
and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A throw left side. But it's going to wind up in.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw.
All right, bro.
Defenders in the area.
Right.
Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
All right. 21G, 21G. Ready, set.
Throwing on third down. Tungo Baloa.
Pick it off, though.
Incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two. Out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for it.
Good game, big dog.
Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap. What do that mean? It mean that